How you doing?
Doing well. How you doing?
Good, good. So you guys had a scrimmage, I don't know, a week or so ago. How did that go?
It went well. There's definitely a lot of things that we could work on. Definitely a lot of things that we got to focus and prioritize on. But it's good seeing getting the field where everybody's at, where we are as a team, where we need to improve on. So I think it was a good start for us. And I think we can only continue to build from there.
I'm not sure if the box score I saw was real or fake, but it looked like you guys forced 24 turnovers and I think only scored 21 points off of that. So does that sound about right? And if so, what was the issue in converting off of those?
Definitely. I just think we definitely got the capabilities of forcing a lot of turnovers on teams this year. I just think we just got to be more aggressive when we get it. We just got to turn those turnovers into points and convert on them because, again, if we do that, I think we'll be a hard team to stop.
And then the other thing that kind of stood out to me from the box score was you got out-rebounded quite a bit. What was kind of the issue there?
Just toughness. We just got to be tough. We just got to be able to hit people and just not worry about, the refs calling a foul or not. So we just got to be in there and just got to be aggressive 24/7.
So like now being on, I guess, this side of the UCLA USC rivalry sort of thing, and how are you adapting and everything like that?
Yeah, it's definitely unique, but again, it's my journey, and so far I'm experienced nothing but greatness, and I've had a great time over here at UCLA, and I'm just ready to come over here and win.
What are kind of the biggest differences between the campuses, the classes, just kind of general stuff you've noticed so far?
I don't know. It's pretty much the same. It's just a lot more basketball oriented over here. I think that's a big reason why I came over here. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. And I'm just enjoying it over here so far.
How do you feel like you're able to lead this team because they want to have a defensive identity?
I just think coming out from the gate and just being aggressive on defense. Setting the tone right away. Starting tomorrow against Cal State L.A. I think we got to come out aggressive defensively, set the tone, and show teams, we're not here to play. We're ready to get up in y'all.
Mm-hmm. This past summer, how do you feel like your workouts changed in terms of like adding muscle and just going into another year of college basketball?
Definitely up the tempo of everything I did. It was a lot more intense, a lot more, muscle-based, focused workouts. Focus on getting me stronger and much quicker and faster for the season. So just focusing on a lot of those little details, I think helped me a lot.
Has it helped to watch your brother Jalen also do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. He was actually out here for most of the summer, so I was able to work out with him, get lifts in with him. So just being around him, seeing him go through his journey right now, it's nothing but motivating for me.
Where do you think you guys are in terms of kind of building chemistry? I mean, so many newcomers. Where do you think you guys are in that development? I know it's so essential to get where you want to be.
Yeah, I think at this point, having 8 new people come in for this team, our chemistry is off the roof. We're always hanging out with each other off the court because I think that's the most important thing. Is just building that bond outside of basketball. So. Our chemistry is through the roof right now, but again, you can always get better. So I just think once we start playing with each other for real against other teams, I think it's just going to continue on building.
Huge amount of turnover with the Trojans this year. How many guys are still left that Harrison and
that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's the only one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you probably saw they beat Gonzaga in that scrimmage or whatever it was. Are you still friends with Harrison? Did you text him good job or anything?
Yeah, I'm still cool with Harry. That's my guy, but now I haven't talked to him since that game. I kind of let him do his thing. I'll see him January 27th, so after that game we can.
You think there'll be some maybe good-natured trash talking going back and forth between you two before and after that game?
For sure. There'll definitely be trash talking somewhere. I don't know who's going to trash talk me, but I'm ready. I'm ready for all of them.
All right.
On a team where, let's say, you guys got quite a few options, at a number of positions, how important is sacrifice this season, as you go through the ups and downs of a season?
Definitely. Yeah, I think that's the big thing for this team is a lot of people are probably going to be adjusting to different minutes and new playing times and different roles on this team. So I just think everybody just got to find their niche for this team. They got to find what they're able to contribute to help win. And just help make this team better because I think that's what's most important. Everybody's not going to be a 20-point scorer. Not everybody's going to be a 10-plus rebounder, but, you got to find what you do best for this team. You got to do it well so, we can do what's best for this team and win.
Are you sharing the court at all with Eric? And when you guys are sharing the court, how is that defensively?
No, it's intense. Eric's a long wing, and, he gets after it. He's a dog for real. So, that definitely helps me on defense, knowing that, I got other people that are just, out there as hungry as I am, to get a steal or whatnot. So, it's been a hell of a time playing with Eric so far.
How do you feel like your instincts on defense have been honed as you've grown in college basketball?
I just think it's just about learning the game, kind of just realizing, what teams like to do. I think being in college for 4 years now, you kind of get a feel, for what teams want to do, what players they want to go to, and just trying to read things out before it happens. It's kind of helped me.
Obviously, you're a leader on this team this year, but can you talk a bit about the leadership from returning guys like Lazar and what they're bringing to you as someone new on this team?
Definitely. Laz and guys like DA, Baz, they know what it takes to be here. DA's been on a team that went to the NCAA tournament, so he knows what it takes to win. He knows what Coach wants. So I got to be willing to, hear those guys out when I do something wrong, what they want for me to do, and just be able to, hear from them and listen, because, everybody, I don't know everything. I'm not perfect, and, I can't always be helpful to somebody else.
Can you talk a bit about the coaching? Coach Cronin so far, what you're seeing from him as someone new in the first couple of weeks of practice?
Yeah, when I was getting recruited, it was a whole different side of Cronin that I saw. But so far in practice, it's nothing but intense. And, that's what I like. That's why I came here. I want these practices to be intense. I want him to, get on us. Get on our ass a little bit. But that's Coach Cronin. You guys see it all the time on TV. You guys know how he is, and he's no different in practice.
How do you adjust to that? Obviously, there's a coaching side to him. How do you leave that on the court and not take it personal when he does get after somebody?
You gotta know him as a person. You just gotta know his true intentions. You gotta not be soft as a person. You gotta know where he's coming from, and just gotta know that he's trying to look out for you and try to, do what's best for you.
How you doing?
Morning. How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How weird is it to think that, in an alternate universe, you could be with Kobe across town right now?
Really just think about the present. Like, you don't really think about the alternate universe or focus on the present. It's pretty cool to, be on the same team as him at UCLA.
Take us through the process of coming here. Obviously, you were committed to SC and then kind of changed. How did that change come about, and what brought you here?
Yeah, ultimately the coaching changed. Coach Enfield, he left to SMU, and I just had to reassess my future, and it ended up landing me at UCLA. And I'm grateful to be here. I love it. I love the opportunity. I'm appreciative of the coaching staff and all my teammates.
How much did Coach Cronin play in that? Obviously, he had been recruiting you previously,
Yeah.
so there was a relationship there.
Yeah.
How much did that mean to getting you here after that coaching
It
change?
meant everything. I'm all about building relationships, and Coach Cronin was very helpful with me when I was reassessing my future and everything else like that. And a lot of talks with him and my family, and it was just really good. We have a great relationship still.
And so what's it been like since you've gotten here? Has it been what you thought it was going to be?
Absolutely. Just been a lot of hard work, intensity. Have a lot of great guys here, great coaching staff, and again, just appreciative of having them on the practice court just to be able to hone my skills, get better every day, and go from there.
One thing I've heard about you is that you kind of play within yourself, don't try to force things, make smart plays, good decisions. How do you do that as a true freshman?
Absolutely. Coach Rubio had a lot to do with my development in high school. Thankful for him because his program really translates to the college game a little bit. So the transition has been very, very good to me. Absolutely. So just basketball is pretty simple. So not trying to do too much, not trying to, do the home run play all the time. That's been the best attribute for me so far.
How did the scrimmage go for you?
It was pretty solid. We have a lot of things to work on. It was a good learning experience, and I'm excited to, see what happens tomorrow because what we learned on San Diego State, we just got to apply it to tomorrow.
What are some of those things?
We just got to be tougher on defense. We got to rebound more because I know they out-rebounded us. So we just got to be tougher on the court tomorrow.
As a younger player, is there one veteran on this team that you've maybe, kind of look to for advice as you go along?
There's a lot of good veterans. I would just say everybody because we got Will Kyle. He helps me with my mental side. He's like, I've been through it before. Keep your head up. Eric Daly, Kobe Johnson, Dylan Andrews talking to me about the point guard stuff. So everybody has their own little niche, and I always try to take a piece out of every single one of them.
It's a stacked backcourt with so many guys, especially at the two. How's the competition been? How are guys kind of adjusting to having so much competition there?
Yeah, competition's been amazing. I think iron really does sharpen iron. We've been going at it in practice a lot. Coach Cronin always has the team divided up equally so we could get different looks, different matchups, and things like that. And that's why I came here, so I could get better, not only myself, but also like just learn from different people, because that's how it is also at the next level.
You probably had a lot of SC gear after you committed. What did you do with all that stuff?
I actually didn't have a lot of SC gear.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there yet, so
Right.
but I have a lot of UCLA gear. That's
Okay.
for sure.
Did you play against Eric at all in high school, and what were those battles like?
Eric Freeney?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the battles were really good in playoffs, always guarding each other. But we actually got each other more in practice now. See him every day. He's my roommate, so gotta really learn him as a person, and we actually grew a great bond from there.
How do you think it's important for UCLA to recruit in this area?
I think it's pretty important, but also just get the guys that truly match Cronin's intensity. It's not for everybody, which is why I came here. He's very intense, but he also has a great message. Just great intentions overall, because he's helping me get better, not only as a player but as a person.
Was that an adjustment to adjust to his kind of intensity in practice?
Not really, because Rabibo is also kind of the same way, just a little bit, not too much. But I know me and Cronin have a great relationship, and I know he just wants to see everybody get better, no matter how if he's yelling or not, his intensity, whatnot. Just the message behind it. That's all you have to listen to, and it's a great message.
You just had a high school teammate who made a commitment. So what was your kind of conversation with him during that process, and what was your message to him?
For me, more so I've been through that situation. It was stressful, personally. So I just told him make the best decision for you, whether it's here or wherever the case may be. Well, he chose Duke, but I'm just happy for him because I know it's a decision he made for himself.
Can you speak a bit about the dynamics in the team with a lot of new guys, but a lot of returning veterans, and how the dynamics, relationships among the team?
Yeah, man, we have great chemistry. We hang out with each other on and off the court, and even though we're always constantly competing, it's not like there's no butting heads or nothing like that. We all know why we came here. We're here to win games. We're here to get better, and that's what we're here to do. Bring a championship for this season.
Trent, you see how many transfers are on this team. How is it in college basketball now? How can it be more difficult to earn a scholarship when there's so many transfers also coming into a program?
So that's a great question. I mean, it's pretty difficult, but for me personally, from my timeline, I was very fortunate to not only play on a good high school team, but also be on the EYBL circuit. So it's pretty. It was for sure difficult, but also got to show my skills, especially to different college programs and even here. So I'll say going forward, it might be a little difficult for everybody else, but everybody has their own process.
You obviously had a decorated high school career, especially from a winning aspect. How is that transitioning now to a program that obviously wants to get back to a similar level and has a storied history?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately I've been going into each practice I'm starting fresh. Everything I did in high school really, truly doesn't matter. Even though I'm a McDonald's All-American, Gatorade Player of the Year, whatever. I know all of these guys, this is D1. Everybody deserves to be here. UCLA, the best of the best. So ultimately, just starting off with a clean slate and knowing that having the mentality of I'm the 13th man.